Alright, what's up, yins, guys? Time for another video, and I'm going to talk about this here. Never ceases to make me laugh. Both diehard far-left liberals and far-right conservatives, a certain demographic of them, both hate each other's guts, but you know they both do their version of the same shit. They hate each other, but they do the same shit. Okay. Where your money is concerned and giving to other countries. Oh, and some of the ones that are conservative. Okay, I voted for Trump. But if you're on the right and you're a conservative and you voted for Trump because you can't stand any more of the foreign aid, right? But yet you give a bunch of money to a preacher on TV that says $1,000 checks, for say they're going to build a water well in another country and trusting them that that's what they're doing it for. You're a fucking idiot. Just as big as idiot is the leftist liberal communist. And the difference between some of these conservatives and the liberal communists, okay, the conservatives use the religious TV, preachers with airplanes and million-dollar homes to go on your TV and gaslight and guilt you into giving large amounts of money. They're buying themselves airplanes and they say they're giving it to other countries, and a lot of times the people that give to them will do that, say they're Christians, and do that for other countries where they don't have to live. Meanwhile, there's something right in their backyard that they could be taking care of the poor in their own backyard, or they'll do it in their actual church too, and go show off what a good person they are. And meanwhile the goddamn the leftist communist, they want to use politicians that they put in to take the money by force through your taxes and give it to foreign aid. And that's the whole reason, one of the reasons why a lot of us voted Trump. Trump wanted to put an end to all that bullshit. But like I said too, if you a conservative and you voted for Trump and you give to money to other countries, to a TV preacher that says they're giving it to other countries instead of the poor in your own country, you're a goddamn idiot. You're a dumbass. You're completely retarded. I would actually give a mentally challenged person, no offense to them, actually, I'd be giving them an honorary doctorate and giving you a corner and a dunce hat because you're a fucking idiot. So anyway, yeah, conservative side will use the TV, religion, and some politicians on that side to guilt you and gaslight you into it. And the communist liberal side wants to take it by force. They want to use the tax money that's taken from you by force. Don't pay your taxes, go to jail for tax evasion and all that shit. But you have no say in where the money goes. Instead of going to your own, say, communities, people in your own country, people in your own country that can be homeless, both black and white. And then if you're a black conservative too, you want to say race in it. If you're a black conservative too, for example, you're going to want to see people that are black in your own country to live here all your life, homeless, then give all your money to somewhere the same color skin in Africa somewhere, or people that come here illegally against the law. Some of them come here to commit crimes. You're going to give, like this past administration doing, giving people of darker skin color, you want to say that are black, that came here illegally, hand them money, hand them hotels, put them up in hotels where there's black folk. Some of them are veterans that serve their country, still fucking idiot. And then that's what the libtards of the past administration have already done, and that's why a lot of people abandon the Democratic Party because they're pushing the envelope. It's just, yeah, them people, low self-respect, they'll keep voting for us. Yeah, one side takes it by force, and the other side takes it by guilt and manipulation. And both of them wear fucking suits and talk down to you on a TV and elect our politicians and all that happy horse shit. And you know, when you call it happy horse shit, it can that figure of speech, it can only be called happy horse shit if it came from out of the butt of a happy horse. If the horse is not happy when the horse takes a shit, it's not happy horse shit. But anyway, I'm just having fun with that figure of speech, you know, just being silly while I'm at it. But you can add another philosophical analogy to this if you want to. I can see one or two already, but yeah, both sides do it. Both sides don't like each other, and both sides do the same damn shit. I understand the diehard conservative very well, and I understand the rivaling virtues of liberalism and communism very well. These both sides don't like each other, but both sides have their version of a virtue signal or obligation, tell you that you should give to somebody who acts entitled or who you know might be deceiving you, somebody you don't know, and you can say to both sides of the tracks that it's okay to say no. Maybe you do once in a while if you feel like it. And understanding even that relative, somebody that's related to you, did it do the same thing, or understanding that co-worker, whether they're black or white, you know they're functioning alcoholic or stoner, and since you work in the same place that they do, and maybe you got a ballpark idea how much they make, say they were there as long as you were there before you maybe didn't got no raises yet, talking in parentheses, back in my days where I worked in a particular factory many years, but I digress. So you being at a workplace, you get a ballpark idea how much they make, and you're like, okay, what the fuck did you do with what the fuck did you do with your money? Why are you asking me? And you know, you hear their talk, you know they brag, they won't shut their mouths over where they go, take their money and drink with it or whatever. You got the ones that don't work, that you don't even know, on the street asking you, what are you going to do, give it to everybody? And people you worked right next to, you know how much they damn make. Come on, you know how much, you have a basic idea how much they got, and what do they do with their money? Are you obligated to give them anything? Hell no. But anyway, if you got this far in this video, two sides of the tracks, hardline conservative Christian, or hardline communist Christian liberal who doesn't like Christianity, but both sides that don't like each other, that are both alike, they'll both talk down to you and tell you you shouldn't refuse, or, well, the communist side wants to take from you in form of taxes, take all your taxes and give or whatever. But then the diehard conservative side will maybe watch the TV preacher who claims they're giving certain money to certain poor, and they're not. They're putting their pockets and buying airplanes and cars, or they're claiming they're helping the poor in other countries instead of our country, where it's most of it's not even going to that country, it's going to their pockets. And they'll expect you to give to their cause to the poor overseas in some other country, as if they're actually giving that money. Even if they are, ask you to take your money so that they can give it to somebody overseas, but don't hardly give a fraction of a shit to the poor in your own country. Yeah, I can go on,